Hello everyone, welcome to stream.
Hello.
Today I'm playing Ace Attorney because I've wanted to play the game myself for a very long time. And very recently I just got it. So, yes. And Joey's here again. Say hi to Joey.
Hello.
Joey's here
Wow.
very often. He's a regular. He's a regular in the stream. Well, even if you're like not in VC, you're like in the chat, so.
Speaking of, I will be right back. Sorry, I know you just.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna wait here. I guess I could change the screen to like at least be Ace Attorney. I will wait for him to get back though. I don't know. New game? I guess I start with the first one. Right? This is the first one? I assume. Right? Yeah, 2001, 2002, 2004. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gonna wait for him to get back though. Gonna wait. Joey, 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 Joey. Waiting for him to get back. I'll wait for Joey to get back. I hope everyone is having a good day today or night. I don't know. Guess it depends on where you're at. Today, I didn't do much. All I did was work. So nothing very interesting there. Wish I had something interesting to say, but at the same time, do I? Maybe not. I don't know. But
Boo.
welcome back, Joey.
Hello.
How was your day?
That was actually pretty good, thank you. Not really good. Actually, I can't really say I didn't get into much. It was a little lazy, but not too terribly lazy. Like, it was just the right amount of do nothing, do fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Went to five below.
Ooh, nice. You ready to play?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what character you're gonna voice. We'll see what happens. Episode 1,
I think
the first turnabout, I guess.
Stream would like to watch the game too, by the way.
What do you mean? Stream is watching the game.
Still on starting screen.
No, it's not.
On my end, it is.
On my end, it's not. On multiple of my ends, it's not. Did you need a refresh?
I did. Shush.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Episode 1, the first turnabout?
The first
I guess.
turnabout.
Let's go.
Episode 1, the first turnabout. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Blood.
Gasp. Oh no. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone. I couldn't read it. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Boy, am I nervous. I'll voice Phoenix, okay? Just letting you know. Do you want to voice Mia? Joey. Joey. Hello.
Hello?
Joey.
Sorry, I was trying. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I switched over to mobile or PC so I can see everything better.
Okay, here. I need to turn up your audio by like a lot.
But the okay.
You want to voice me?
1 second. Let me clear my notifications. Sorry.
Oh my god,
yes.
Joey.
I thought I was ready.
I'm waiting.
Yes. Yes, I would like to voice Mia.
Okay.
Right.
Oh. Hiya, Chief. Yeah.
Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you. And your client as well.
Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Joey? Joey?
A favor? You mean like a sexual favor? I mean, you mean you need to defend it before the...
Yes, a sexual favor. Wait, no. It's just a favor, yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me. I did not know you were into that type of shit. I mean, what?
Hey, yeah, I know, we should probably keep it professional here. We're right in front of the guards. I want to help him out any way I can.
Anyway.
I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. ...
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, that's him. Death, despair! Oh! I've gotta do it! I've gotta die!
It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. Nick! Do you want me to voice him, or do you want to voice him? No, this is my... Okay. Hey there, Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
What? What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. It's finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away.
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. I know, Joey. I know.
Last name. Such an enforcement last name.
Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts.
No! No!
In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Do you want me to do the judge, probably? Since you're already doing butts.
Yeah.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Oh, you don't sound ready.
Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yeah, Your Honor, I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Ugh. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Me? The defendant is me, right?
No. You're not the defendant. The defendant is the person you are defending.
Yeah, I know.
You're just like the defendant is the person on trial. You're his lawyer.
Oh yeah, right.
This is no laughing matter. Did press the bar, right? Didn't you?
Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's Larry. The defendant, well,
Larry.
That's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct.
Oh.
Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. Wait. No way, I forgot I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name! I forgot temporarily. Joey.
Oh, I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court records. Just press tab to check at any time, okay? I love how they break the fourth wall. Remember to check it off. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Oh my
Don't give me any
god.
more heart attacks, please.
Cindy? Okay.
You know, I actually didn't even know her name for some reason.
I didn't know her name either, actually. Mr. Wright, who was the victim in this case? Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object, I believe? She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court records frequently. Also, like and subscribe.
We're streaming right now on Twitch. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Sounds like it's like a puppy. What the hell is that smell?
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim has recently dumped you? Do I remember you voice him?
Hey, no, sorry. It lagged on my end.
Oh, okay.
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Did they all die?
That was a ghost. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? I knew I gave him the right accent.
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
Even one of them. Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
It's a U.S. passport.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
The way you said that. Sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar?
Yes,
Daddies?
older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
What do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way
Yeah.
of running his mouth all the wrong directions. Should I? No, I should stop him from answering.
Yeah.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof.
You just did your first objection. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? I mean, shut the fuck up. Cheating she-dog. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna just drop dead. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you? Or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't.
Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Oh. Should I stop him from answering?
Have
Should I
him
stop?
answer, honestly.
Okay. Okay. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Oh, wait, that was you. Sorry.
Okay, you're okay.
Order.
Yeah, I was there. I went.
Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Objection.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh, God.
How much you want to bet it's actually the guy that killed her?
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Schwat to the stand. You want to voice this guy? Oh, SWAT. Whatever.
Oh my god, it saw it. Like,
oh,
Mr.
saw it.
He saw it.
Saw it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Saw
okay.
it. Basically, yes.
Mr. Sawit,
Also,
you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? What? What, Joey? What?
that's the guy that killed her.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. Sorry. Oh, yes. Oh, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sawit, You may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
What you saw.
Okay, let's see.
I was going door to door, selling newspapers, when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. Thought I must have been in a hurry, because he left the door halfway open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked around and looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman not moving, she was dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. Oh, her phone inside the apartment wasn't working.
Hmm.
I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why did you tell the truth? I can't defend you against testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw It used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. I already know what to cross-examine for this. Cross-examination, Your Honor.
Sorry. Alright, this is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
You exposed the lies in the testimony the witnesses gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be some contradiction in there. First, find the contradictions between the court records and the witness's testimony.
Okay, I was just checking something.
Oh, good. Then once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witnesses' faces.
Okay.
Open the court records with tabs and point out the contradiction in the testimony.
Okay. I think I already know which one's the lie.
That's not the lie, I think.
I know it's not that one. I must be in a hurry. I don't know if that one's a lie. Thinking is strange. I looked inside the apartment. It's not that one, I don't think. Sarah laying there, not dead. Quelled and fright. Oh. Unable to go inside. It's this one, I think. So I press tab to present, I guess? Right? No? Yeah? No? I don't know. Wait.
You gotta. Yes. Okay, so you go to the phone records. Or the blackout records.
Okay, wait. What happens if I press Q?
Hold.
The phone in her apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, wait, you're supposed to be talking. I keep forgetting.
Sorry. Oh, wait, that I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf at the entranceway. I reached inside trying to use it to call.
And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Okay. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. Do I have to present something for this, or do I just press?
Say press it.
Just press Q.
Yeah.
Hold it. Okay. Why use a public phone?
You don't have a cell phone. Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there's no answer. There's no answer at the nearby apartments.
All right. What time did you call again? Wait. How would that work?
That wouldn't work. That's an objection. Object that.
Should I present this? Or do I need to
Yes, present that.
Or do I need to press that?
Yeah, you need to
Do I need to press that first and then present?
present it. No, present it now.
No, present it?
Yeah.
Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Joey?
Oh, sorry. Yes. It was 1 p.m. I was certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy note the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh, that. Oh,
This is travel. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw It. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Well, gee, that's a really good question. Good job. Why put it on the spot? That's all we had to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, their whole story falls apart. What? Hey, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again? Okay, Joey. You ready?
Yes. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There's one saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching something that was taped or recorded. That's why I thought the time was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. I already know what to pull apart.
Right. You know what to do. Pull this motherfucker apart.
I've got this one. I already know what to point out. This is the blackout report?
Yeah, the blackout. Yeah. Oh, wait, yes. Okay, go ahead, please. Yes.
Objection! Hold it right there!
Oh.
The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to turn on the light. Turn off the light.
I will.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sight?
No, I found it quite puzzling myself. Quite. That I'm such a lying piece of shit. Wait. I remember now.
Mr. Sawit? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
You seem rather... Oh, sorry. That's you.
Oh yeah, I did not notice that. And you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor.
That's okay. It must have been a shock of finding the body.
It's mine.
Okay, go.
There must be a shock finding. There must have been a shock finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Okay, Joey.
Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? There was a table clock. I don't know. Yes, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You know what to pull
saw
apart,
a clock? Right? Yeah, I do. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Bro. You gotta be joking. I think I'm gonna press him on this one.
Yes, that's,
Hold it. A table clock? There was a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it.
Now you gotta press it. Represent it.
this?
That's not a table clock, is it? No, that's not a clock.
I think it is.
We'll present
Well,
it.
let's present it. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You with your objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sart.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I
Your
may.
Honor,
Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock, after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
yes.
Yes. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove it I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove that you're the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sart, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as it hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you're so certain about the time. Why, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjure. Baseless? I don't know how to speak if I say words. Just look at the witness's face.
Yeah.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I saw, wow. Shut up, yo! It was him, I tell you, it was him. He killed her and should burn, give him death.
Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor. The sound Mr. heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock.
I'd say that, yeah.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all.
That is a strange way, but I like it.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Heck.
Wait.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Saw, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
Well, it makes it seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was 23 hours slow the day of the murder? Can't prove that. You don't have a case.
He's right. How am I supposed to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright?
Mr. Wright. Sorry.
It seems... Do you wanna voice the judge? You seem to always want to voice... Okay. It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Huh. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately... Indict. I know words. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sart.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Your lawyers are all slow.
Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sot.
Mia, I mean, Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock 3 hours slow and think through it.
And
Why the heck? Okay, sorry. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yes. Wait! Maybe I could prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that proves it, right? Find it and let him have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
watch out for it. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this
Sweaty and
evidence.
bald.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. The passport. Maybe? I don't know. Is Paris 3 hours behind? I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes, it does.
It has to be. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead was in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It, or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Oh my god.
He fucking died. Order, I say. I'm sorry, he died. I'm sorry, you guys. And let's just clear it out. Well, this case has certainly turned out different than what we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and had been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Make sure he gets some medical treatment too. Mr. Wright?
To cure his death.
Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
Not guilty. This is a good street game.
And with that, this court is adjourned. Yay! We did it! It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Yep. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew! I still can't believe we won!
Right, good job in there. I'll give you some head up. Congratulations.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. You wore your big boy pants. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. What?
Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Winter's gone. Man, I mean, gone forever.
Larry, she was a... never mind.
Congratulations, Harry. 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 Yes, I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. It's fucking hilarious. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. How the heck did you get the murder victim's weapon? Or the murder weapon? A present from me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that just make you want to cry?
Larry. ...
Are you so sure? Like, squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize for me, okay? It's okay. Oh, I'm not sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
It's the clock.
Has to be the clock, right?
Yeah.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive that you weren't just some chump for her. To her.
Huh? What about the clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better. Joey.
Right? Hope you see the funds and evidence now. Also, really, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. You never really know if clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to the innocent butts.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
Tell me more about that sometime. Maybe over drinks? She's crushing.
And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon gonna be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Episode 2! You want to do episode 2? I mean, I've only been streaming for an hour. Joey?
I'd say let's start. This episode. Might not be able to finish, but let's start for sure.
Okay.
Steve. I say that for a specific reason because I've seen this game. I've seen a little bit of it.
Wait, no. Wait. Back?
You can.
Right?
You've already said, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, back.
Boring. Beep. Do you wanna?
This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lovely. All your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. It's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence up for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I got you. So what is it this time? It's clock. Wait. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like a statue. Thinker. Tells you the time. Thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. No. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. Put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, it's a possibility that might turn out that way, yes. Can you come to the office tonight to pick him up? I feel like that was coded wrong. Because I think the line about it working out like that was supposed to be from Leah. Anyways, I'll be at the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, bye. Expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. Oh, I could really go for a good burger. I had a good burger today. It was pretty good. Burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya, whatever the fuck, whoever the hell you are. Ah!
Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
6 days before the towers.
What? September 5th, 8 September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Fay, are you a poor liar? Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, that's you.
How could you know?
Oh, you're not cognivorous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Ho ho. My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me? She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia? Maybe she's in her office? Examine?
Oh, move, sorry.
I smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check to see if Mia, the chief's okay. Where am I looking?
No,
Anywhere?
like I said, backspace. No, just backspace. You're fine.
Go back?
Yeah.
Move?
Move. Yes.
Office.
Office.
That smell. Blood.
Smell. Uh-huh. Sis.
Someone's there?
That's you.
Chief? Chief? Chief?
Yeah, she's got a nice big rack. Sorry.
Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief. Examine probably. That?
Yeah.
It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Maybe this?
Yeah.
Probably. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Maybe this? No clues here. Okay. Fine. What is this? No clues here. Okay, just look at her.
It's highlighted yellow, yeah.
Chief.
You had to click on it.
It's hard seeing her like this, but if there's are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Thinker added, okay. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday.
Receipt added to court record.
I think that's enough snooping around for now. Better call the police. I like how he has to investigate first before he calls the police. I love that. And find out what that girl was doing here. Okay. What do I do back? Because I'm already like done.
Try Q. Press Q.
There's a large building right across the office. The Gateway Hotel. A nice luxurious place. Okay. Is that everything? This? The chief's chair. A simple functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in too. Okay. Was that worth investigating? Didn't I already investigate her?
Try again because it's not checkmarked off.
It's painful to look at, but I have to for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit, yeah. Probably died instantly. Okay, yeah. Weird. That's everything, right? Yeah.
Try Q.
Q?
Press Q.
Oh! Okay, let's investigate this. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used was this PC was for emails. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. The Fang Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Right. Better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please come quick. What? What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window?
Oh, shit.
She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh, God.
Use your phone, click phone.
The phone receiver is missing a few screws. Better not use it. Is that everything?
Slide again.
Slide. There's nothing to do.
So you're good, then back. Then go back.
Move. That girl just now. Where did she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yippies! Don't scare me like that.
Yippies? Yippies? Said yipes.
Yipes.
Yippies. I'm gonna start saying that from now on.
Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here.
Maya Faye.
Is this said as Maya or Maya?
I think it's Maya, but I'll just say Maya.
Maya Faye? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Present. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Joey?
That's my name. Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
Why would my sister write my name?
Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Oh, the police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! Wanna voice Gumshoe?
Alright, I'm Detective Richard Gumshoes. See, I'm a dick.
Gumshoe. What an odd name.
We received a report of a building across the way, see. It got a person saying they saw a murder.
Must have been that woman I saw.
Sorry. Either way, I don't want any of you want to move below, okay?
Great, just great.
Great.
Didn't understand anything he said, but I had to stay here. That's all I know. Probably gonna think I murdered her or something. Great, lovely.
I think I would do that as the gag. Like just blubber his lines.
Wait, she wouldn't have. Nah.
Oh.
Okay, you need to actually say some of the lines, like short ones. Like,
what's my humiliated blah? Oh, that's my name. What? Victim should have his name, see? With a diaper, she killed an egg. No. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're calling me down to the flip to go, bam. What?
Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. Sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m., detention center visitors room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh. It's you. The lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Sorry, not a chance.
No, that's so mean.
Of course you will.
First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up.
Really?
Well, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it?
No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked like I had one and done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought.
It's okay, I understand. No. And I've also heard about you.
Heard what about me?
I was talking with my sister on the phone the other day. You heard you're pretty good in bed.
Why is she telling a 15-year-old this? Just wipe your memories of that. Oh, I didn't want anybody to know about that. I was actually really bad.
Today was my junior partner's first time in court. I mean in court. Wow, really? How'd it go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of the striker in the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I was in trouble. I don't know, Maya. Think you might have to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
Joey.
That's what she said. Sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia.
I know.
I guess just talk. Start with the first one, I guess. There's something I've been wanting.
Interrogation.
Hmm?
Sorry. After this interrogation, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm
Okay.
tired. Not interrogation, but after this discussion.
Okay. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes.
What's with that outfit?
With this? It's what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. It's spiritual medium in training.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted to tell me, hold on to a piece of evidence for the next trial.
Evidence?
Evidence? Yes, the clock shaped like the thicker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. Pretty sure our conversation is my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone.
All right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks.
Miasmo, add it to the court record.
So you're an acolyte or a medium in training?
That's right. Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She let them out to follow her career, she said. Her prowess were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yes, in trade.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I can't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor?
What?
This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call it. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could ask her to represent me?
Refuse?
Accept.
Accept? Okay, accept?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. You're a shit lawyer. I don't care. I want a big person. I have no one else to turn to. You're already terrible at your job.
Oh my god, why do you have to bring me to dirt with you, okay? I get it. Jeez, don't need to drag me through the mud. But what? Say, what about your parents? I see, don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Joey?
I said tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find on the state will be continuing to defend me, that you never want.
When will that happen?
4 p.m. this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. What do you mean I'll be back?
The day of the crime. Well, yeah, go back. Sorry, I know it must be hard.
We already read through all that. I think. Right?
Well, that's why for the movie.
My founder, my sister. Yeah, okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Thanks, Maya.
That's what
That's
this
all
came
I
from.
need to hear for now. Okay.
We're good now.
Back?
Back.
Move, I guess?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. I guess here?
Yep. Ugh.
September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll have to come back later. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Table for clients. Elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even if I could tell someone's here got money, even I can tell someone here it's got money to burn. Okay, I think I've examined everything I could in this room. So, back, move. I guess I have to go to the office?
No detention center. Well, I guess you're in the office.
The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! Oh. Oh, it's you. That's your voice. Joey.
Oh. This is a crazy pal, no blah blah blah. Sorry. I don't know you from somewhere. Hey, you're the butts guy, aren't you? Wait, what?
No, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright.
How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
I guess he gets well related to that. Sorry about that.
Sure, buddy.
Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right, and you were?
Yeah.
Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right. At your service. Hey, that's Detective Richard Penis Shoes to you. Show him the good boys to you, pal. Anyways, you got the name half right. Just don't call me Richard.
Hey, Dick,
Hey,
over
hey, get
here.
over here. Yes, sir. Me right there, Lucy boy. Uh, um, you're a lawyer, right, pal? You got business here. You better do it quick.
Move. No, don't move. Back. Examine.
Okay,
Uh,
I think I'm gonna examine my bed. So,
what?
I think I'm gonna go examine my bed.
Okay. Good night.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of
No problem.
course, bye.
Bye. Hopefully, we get to do this more soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordeline Stricta, pal. Who was that? Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of those. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Okay, there's nothing much I can really examine here besides that. About Miss Fade, did you do an autopsy? Want to know the results, eh? Now, don't go look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report. But that's all. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? Why is everybody so against me winning these trials? Why does everybody think I'm bad? Jeez, give me a break, everybody. The city put prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, do you know him, don't you? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa! And you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with almost an abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Okay. No, back. Let's go back to the detention center. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. Haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. I know, but where? Where do I go? Do I go back here? Let's go here again? Wait, no, wait, back. But I already examined. Where do I go? What do I do? I don't know what to do. Wait. Wait, do I need to... Wait, let's go back to the detention center. Maybe I need to talk to her. Maybe your family? What about your family? I had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. Don't know, so she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual powers run in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become an independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So who is this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White? That was his name, my sister told me. White? There's nothing to really examine. It's card mark. Is there anything I can do? Okay, go back. Okay. Do I have anything? I don't know. Okay. Wait. Let's move. Is he gonna come back eventually? No. Move back. To the detention center, I guess? Maybe I could present you with something? What can I present you? This? I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask her about this now. That's probably really bad. Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but... That detective thinks I did it. I don't know what to do. Do I move to... Let's go back to the office, I guess. Let's talk. No, I already talked to him. Present. Present this. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh, he thinks the clock is just a statue, too? I'm starting to wish I've never seen this thing. There was broken glass at the crime scene, right? Oh, that? Seems like glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken stand. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. Oh, this. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have it. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Oh, he's gone to me. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds a lot of little girls' sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're just trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive, you're quite the detective. Uh-huh, oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems like he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Okay. Guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You're done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? You're just trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not gonna go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way? I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Okay. I guess I gotta go. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth right, real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to the lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy! You really shouldn't pray around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside the drawer. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed the time of the incident.
Oh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
I better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come into court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer. Are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no tea. You had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
No, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like noisy little lawyers.
Oh boy. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it'd be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, so... Ah, a still scene painted... Wait. Should that be a still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. A simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching here. And I can't look in there because she won't allow me to, but I really want to. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. Let's move. I don't think I'm getting more out of this girl. To where? Let's see if he's here. Seems like Mr. Okay. We should... If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha, so you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. Looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Acha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go talking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How do you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course. I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyways. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid no lawyers worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. God, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Everything I think I already examined. Yeah, I did. Oh. Let's move to the detention center. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. detention center, visitor's room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find a lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just to be honest, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He's all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew, she smiled at least. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You're innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, right? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look in the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Go back to the hotel, I guess. See what's in the drawer. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me? You are? Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come to deliver your room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Oh, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using her facilities. If you have no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Oh, I almost forgot. Ah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Examine. Now. The time is now. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious going about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. Miss Gay. I swear. In court. To be continued. Yes, let's save my progress. How many slots do I have? I have 10. Okay. I am gonna be right back. Okay, I am back. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has no evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. I don't know how to say words. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Oh, that was Edgeworth. Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There are 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination, what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony. She could bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. All right, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Should we just go through everything? As soon as the phone call came, I rushed to the scene. Do I really need to... I feel like I don't need to press that. There were 2 people there already. Defendant Miss Maya Fay. Yeah, that's right. I immediately arrested. Why? Describe her. Let's press this. Hold it. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that, me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink? In pink's claim it was hard evidence. What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There's something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After searching the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my very own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there is blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know I'm a real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Hard evidence. Okay. After securing, examine the scene. Found a memo written on a piece of paper. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Ah, yes, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop it right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order. That didn't go so real. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Hi, Mill. Welcome, Raiders. I'm playing Ace Attorney. Thank you for the raid, Mill. Hope you had a good stream. I'm just playing Ace Attorney because I can.
After searching the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes.
You want to take over?
I'm gonna hit you with the most Brooklyn Italian New York cop accent.
Sure. Okay, let's see.
I found the memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body.
Here, I'm gonna press this. Why not? Why not? Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Oh ho! Then who did, Smarty Pants?
What? Who? The killer? The killer. Anyone can see that.
Oh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please.
Thanks for hydrate. She was framed. You want to do edge breath? Because I really suck at it.
Objection! Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence, Wright?
In your bed? No.
Huh. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. On it, the words Maya was written clearly in blood.
I think I already pressed that. Oh god, I don't know what to do.
Keep going.
Wait. Okay, wait.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Press on that.
I already pressed on this one.
Present?
Should I present? I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, present autopsy report.
Where is... This is it. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks, is it now? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is the report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But
No butting your way out of this one, detective. Order. The defendant has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
objection, Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? I think day after the murder. I mean, I don't think it was the day on the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have the time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
A lawyer
Damn you,
explained
Edgeworth.
in a video that that's illegal. I just forget how. There's a term for it, but it's like adding evidence into the record mid case is illegal. Like if that
Yeah, I
evidence
also
was-
heard that.
Yeah.
We might have watched the same video.
Lol.
I should have known that you've had something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say?
Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will retain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, but the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Okay, it's been updated.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April, may take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Witness, your name, please.
Do you want me to voice her?
No, I can do it.
Okay.
April May. At your service.
Oh, God. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Yeah. Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Tee-hee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from Fay & Co. law offices. Mm-hmm. That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
After I do this testifying, I do have to go to bed, but
Okay.
yeah. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? Then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up with her and she hit her. And then the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped.
Bruh, no way she could have seen that from the window. She's literally against the window.
The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes,
I will. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Alright, good night.
Good night. Let's see. It's like 9 a.m. Looked out the window, you know. Knew I saw a woman being attacked.
How do you know she was the defendant? Oh, well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right.
Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm not willing to bet that. You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see that defendant?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay.
You had really witnessed my client Maya Fey. Would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. So did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Oh, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Ugh. Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee.
I see. Only wish you had been more detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Hold it. A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm on something now. Should I... Objection, Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Orp.
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the tribal concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Objection. But the questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection is sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was a close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Oh, what? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.?
No, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... She couldn't have heard it? You're at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have proof that she could not? Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a tribal matter with no direct hearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn, time to switch directions quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty? Yeah, I think so. That clock is missing its clockwork. Oh, how could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May. Tisk tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Ray. He knew the clock was empty somehow. He knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove that the clockwork was removed? Oh ho, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... probably this. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone. It contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought up to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So you want me to just hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious?
I saw that clock before. What store was it at again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does this defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes.
The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it.
Please provide this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen this clock before.
Fudge. I don't know. What do I present? Okay, it's not this.
Floor plans?
No, okay. Let me think. Oh god. Okay, so it's not that. I can't present this again, would I?
Would it be the floor plans?
It's not that. I have to present it again, right? Because it's married by Larry? Do I present it again? No way, right? Take that. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that is in here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse me, not on sale today?
Oh. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die.
Whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? Or I guess I did, teehee.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor, allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... I don't know. Did she do it, or did she not do it? You had heard about it. The witness has never held the clock in her hand. However, she has heard that it was a clock. She heard. That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way that she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. I'll see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness has heard the murder weapon was a clock. Wiretap? Have a look at this. That. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim Miss May Faye's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still had to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... The phone again? That's the only thing I can think of. The phone. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen, once more. Conversation between the defendant and the victim. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May? Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Oh. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. How to deal with the final blow. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you have nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I said that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought of that, and of course I can and will.
You can't be serious, no way.
Way, I say way, oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night, right? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Argo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone.
However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit a murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Should I call the bellboy for a witness? The defense would like to call hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing.
However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition. If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I'll accept your condition. Humph. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I am happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel and business of 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Here, let's press on this. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed the details several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. Precisely 9, then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that be brought then. Oh, bellboy, teehee. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why'd she be so particular about the time? Are you sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought room service, sir, the guests, sir, favored my with an embrace, brass, or sir? Okay, I don't even know. Embrace, is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? Protest! Wait! Please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Objection, Your Honor. I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it. No, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Bed making? Check-in, room service, bed making. I don't know. Room service, maybe? Okay. Tell me again about room service. Again, sir? Exactly 9, delivered to room service, Miss May in 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. 18 was the charge, I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skip on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Rather
quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you
didn't ask.
Nice try.
That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good banister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Ugh! You fool!
I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's possible for the judge to judge the defendant.
Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was...
the man who checked in with Miss May.
Oof.
Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April was tapping the victim's phone. I cannot speak. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
What a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late. I suppose you'd like if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Oof. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look fully into this matter. Am I understood?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright, you're amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers down up my spine.
If you say so.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyways?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm gonna find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
Ask for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there was only one part that hasn't been stricken from record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center. It's up to me to set her free. Okay, I'm gonna save my progress. And I think I'm probably gonna be ending stream. Wait, let me just... Okay. Just making sure. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to follow if you haven't already. You can check out my Discord server. And you could check out my TikTok. Because why not? And I'll see everyone in the next stream, whenever that is. Bye! Have a good time zone, everyone.